All right, so this week's review is on the chi-squared test of independence. Problem number 1 says, as part of a study into healthy lifestyles, Jing recorded a person's position in the university and how frequently they ate a salad, and the results are shown in the table. Jing conducted a chi-squared test for independence at a 5% level of significance, and letter A says, state the null hypothesis. Remember that the null hypothesis always states that the two variables are independent. So we got to know what the variables are, and they tell us above the table. The person's position in the university and how frequently they eat a salad. Okay, so a person's position in the university and how often they eat salad are independent. Okay, so that would be the null hypothesis. Part B says calculate the p-value for this test. Now, thinking back to when we did the chi-squared test, the p-value is a number that we get from doing the chi-squared calculation. So this is the long process on your calculator. So you're going to see before I started this video that I already wrote the totals on the table because they weren't given to me. So that's step 1. You should write out the totals of each row in each column because we will need them in order to calculate the p-value. So now going to our calculator, I'm going to kind of do split screen here so that I can look at the table as I'm putting stuff into my calculator. I need to go to matrix A. So I hit second matrix, go over to edit and hit enter. To get into matrix A, I got to change the rows and the columns. So there are 3 rows and 4 columns. So it's a 3 by 4 table. And then in matrix A, I just enter in the numbers that were already in the table. Okay, after that, double check to make sure they're all correct. Now we go back to matrix B. So I hit second matrix again, go over to edit, go down now to matrix B and hit enter, change that to a 3 by 4. And this is where we're going to have to do expected frequencies. Expected frequency calculation is the row total times the column total divided by sample size. So in this top left box, okay, which would be the students, if it lets me move it, students who eat 0 salads per week, the row total is 95, the column total is 76, and the sample size is always 180. So on my calculator, I would do 95 times 70, oh, now I got this all mixed up. Sorry about that. Let me get back into matrix B here. Here we go. So let's try this again. 95 times 76 divided by 180. And it just puts the number in there for me. All right, so I'm going to run out of time. So in my next video, I'm going to have the table fully completed, but this is what we would do every single time. Let me complete the column. So this next box, I would do 40 times 76 divided by 180. And the bottom left box, I would do 45 times 76 divided by 180. Okay, and that's what we're going to do for the rest of the table.